How you doing, guys? This is Alex again. You know, usually we have a time on those days. Everything is stopped, like freezing. Um, all the street empty, no restaurant, nothing. We have two choice to stay in this life, to be a positive. You know, change our schedule. Like before, we used to go restaurant. Now we go to the park. Before we used to eat fast food. Now we can do a barbecue. So that's how you can get positive and change your life. Because if you think about coronavirus, is like it look like all the old technology. Right now, all the technology we have right now, like by 50% of them, it's gonna be switch with a new technology. You know, and then probably like if you see now there's not a lot of cars in the street. Companies, most of them is off. Most of them is off. So all this smoke and dirty thing is not gonna go to the air. So now all the air is gonna be clear. This is around like couple weeks, no smoke on the air. So that's why probably when it's new technologies coming in future, they don't need dirty air. They need a clear air, so they can, like, for example, cars stay on the air and going. So that's all it worked by. The car probably is using air. So yeah, probably we have to get a positive. If we don't have if we're not gonna have any World War III. Probably like it's gonna be like it's positive in future, so we can change our schedule. We can go to the jungle, we can go to the park. Don't go with people, because this disease is on the people. So when you go close to somebody, he can give it to you. I feel like most people is confused. They said this is on the air. No, it is not on the air. Yeah, it is going to the air, but it have to go to somebody. Somebody to somebody. So you can be by yourself. Like as I do right now. I start making a video and share my idea with you guys. You know, Yeah, that's it. That's what we can do. Each person, like one person going reading books, or if you want to read books, just make like that some video and read the books and let everybody share each other to the YouTube, and we are together. So we can be a separate, but we can see each other in lifetime. So, and let's share our idea. Let's share wherever you head. You see, now you're at home, morning to the night. You have nothing to do. You have two choices. You can sleep morning. I was doing that. I'm not saying like still now I'm trying to wake up more early. Because I know it's boring, nothing to do. You know. So we can change, like wake up in the morning, reading books. Go to the jungle, do some exercise, come back, make a video, say by your heart what happened to you, what do you feel at home right now. Share yourself. We can share ourselves. That's how was Jesus saying that. So that's about coronavirus, and I feel like most people dying. I don't know it's about coronavirus, but most feeling I feeling like when coronavirus come to somebody is married, uh, the person, the corona is gonna marry the person have depression in that time. Because coronas get that people because you sit in home, you buy food for 2 month food, you buy it. Everybody's spending most money on this month. And a lot of companies making good money. high price, So I don't want to talk about that, but I want to talk about people. Probably that's whatever I feel how they die, because they sit at home, they buy food around like for 2 month food, but they already only passing 2 weeks. They sit from morning to the night and same couch, and watching a movie, and then they eat and they don't move until they sleep. And then most people they scared, they close the balcony, they close the door. Okay, so you need the oxygen. But when you in home, when you breathe oxygen, you throw dioxide carbon. So think about it, like 3, 4 people and living like one home watching movie. You know how big this apartment, guys? It's a lot of areas. I'm sorry, I thought the phone was gonna fail. So please, guys, I want you guys to subscribe me, and I want you guys give me a like. Even if you guys don't like, just give me a dislike, it doesn't matter, I just want to see how much I can share myself with you guys, So please, I always told you guys, the video is gonna stop by self. Mostly it's 27 minutes, you know. So I'm just starting me and my phone and my backpack in the back and my guitar and my hat. Okay, so yeah, I wasn't there. Like 4 people, they live in a hall watching a movie. They breathe oxygen and they throw deoxygen. The second one is taking deoxide, and third one and throw deoxide again and throw. So they whole days and they eat and they old most of them or same thing like at my age. If I sit at home, probably is gonna happen too. So I'm not saying guys go out, please. I'm not saying go to the shopping. No, I'm person. I don't walk with anybody. I just protect myself. That's true. I'm not saying like 100% is not in the air. Of course it is. But where is it? You have to know where you go to not catching you. Don't go to the grocery. Don't go to the liquor store. The small liquor stores. So that's go shop from Jew. Jew Law School. Okay, I'm gonna see it so this phone doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so I was saying, when these people are breathing whole days, okay, and they go into sleep and they still breathe dioxide, all people, and they eat from morning to the night and they have nothing to move and they sit on the same couch. So of course it's gonna be heart attack. So my point is think about it. Some people really 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 scared to die. They do opposite. They sit at home and this is about 2 weeks. They still alive, but I'm telling you, same breathe dioxide, And sometimes they say we open a door, but think about it, like if you open a door for like half hour, 1 hour a day, because sometimes it's cold, usually in Chicago, so that's why think about it, like for 30 days, if you count it like hours every day, you open the door straight. For 30 days, you have only 1 day open door. And this 1 day open door is not last day before you get heart attack and you want to die, If it's that one, yeah, it's changing. But everybody's not that, right? Because I'm telling you, like 1 hour every day for 30 days. We're going to say 30 hours. 30 hours for 30 days. And it's not only oxygen, it is about, I'm telling you, about food, about everything. Because this food you guys buying, we buy a lot of food. My mom, she buy a lot of food, So the food we buy, half of it is gonna be expired, or you gotta eat it. Oh my God, it's gonna be so bad for your body. And then you say, I'm not gonna eat it, keep it. Of course. Okay, never mind. So was my point about coronavirus. I'm not saying please guys don't go shop. to the shopping and just walk in there behind people. No, please. Keep yourself protect. Be by yourself, you know. Do exercise. Um, Change your party besides night. Make it to the morning, you know. And stay in the life. And see what happens to the life in the future. Probably this corona, if you protect yourself, you know, is good for your future because the future after corona is going to be so much different. So much different. So many questions about religion is going to be joke, you know. They're not going to make it that joke anymore, you know. Because what is the religion? What's doing right now, you know? I'm not saying, guys, please, I'm not saying like religion is bad. No, it was good in that time, but the good religion have to stay a lifetime because you know, Jewish they say our religion is the best religion. Buddha I say my religion is the best religion. I'm the true. I'm with the God. Because he died. They killed him. So, and then he said, "Is I'm with my father," you know. Okay, and Muhammad, he said, "My Allah is the best one, you know, is the God." Okay, usually all religion is fighting for one God, but they want to take the party for themselves, you know, because they want to get the most people on their mosque, you know, on their church or you know everywhere. So question: all of this is saying Maya is a true, and the God I'm telling you is the true ones. Which one we should believe? We born from our parents, and we have no excuse. If Muslim was born Christian, then he was a Christian. You know, it's no choice. You know, it's not our choice. You know, okay, and then it's gonna be one question. So all of them is saying Maya is a true. So which one is a true? Have to be one. So all of them is lie, and one is a true. You know, because you cannot say all is right. You know, we believe all. Okay, leave the Christian on Christian. Like my brother Sabeel Ahmed, if you say all same believing and all go same heaven, why you have to take from Christian and they become a Muslim, you know? And then you know one more thing. Let's go so back to our subject yesterday and always we're going because usually I have to go always keep on that too, you know. So I was seeing a video for Mr. Dawood. He's a very nice guy, gentleman. And really, oh my God, Christian people is really honest people. That's why they believe everything so fast. Because they really honest, you know? No lie, they don't have a lie, you know? Most lie in Asia. So, so I was seeing a video about Mr. Dawood. Oh, he was about 17 years Muslim. Please, if you see my video, please, I hope you can find me and we can have a talk together, you know, which is when Mr. Sabeel Ahmed he was asking you, really, your parents just kick you out? So, and you said, I don't know what you was saying, but I don't think so. Your parents are gonna kick you out, no, because we are young people. We just want to go out, and we wherever they said we think they kick us out, you know. They don't want kids. Any parents they don't want their kids going out, you know. So and then uh, he was Mr. Sabeel. He was saying, really, they was kicking you out, and then whatever answer you give it to him, I don't know. So and then I want to ask Mr. Sabeel Ahmed about your yesterday video and about my 2 days ago. You know, what about if Mr. Dawood, he's from tomorrow he want to go out from your religion? You guys gonna kick him out, or you gonna do irtidad? Because in Islam they call murtad. They call him murtad, right? Murtad is mean you cannot go out because this is the last religion, this is the real religion, and this book is the first book, which is I told you guys, this book is making by Osman after 30 years. So, and Osman he was burned all the Quran. So, can you give Mr. Dawood this answer too? So my brother Mason he can make sure. And how come you can believe Prophet, which is they said Muhammad he was he have a adopt son, you know, and then his adopt son he have a wife, and she was due on a haven. They call it an Arab haven, like she was make something, you know, for food, you know, and then she have a hair coming out like that, and Rasulullah he passed in there, and he saw her. She was like a little dry. She was hot because there is very hot, and then her hair was coming out, and he liked her. And he was going telling his son. They have I forget what kind what is when he was saying this word. So, and then I'm telling you what's happened. So he was tabarakallah. I don't know. Like he have one word when he taught anybody, they have to divorce their wife. You know. So and he sounded out. Muhammad told him, "You have to divorce her," and he do. I like her. You know. And his son, he divorced his wife and he get married her. You know. That's all in a history. You know. Which is we are because why in Christian people so many questions we asking because as the book of the Bible is like history. That's what I feel it. You know, is like something like is like what happened, what they did, and don't do that. You know, and be a nice, share yourself. You know, all is good. That's all. You know why I believe it. I'm telling you guys, I'm not Christian. You know. But why I believe like this is the lifetime religion is gonna stay on the life because nothing wrong with it because it's a handwriter, you know. This is not saying Jesus give me that God give me that book and you guys have to pray to this book. No, you know, which is Muhammad never did that too, you know. And most people they was with Muhammad. If you guys saying they was having their mind, they call it jihadi. The jihadi people always they was on a war. You know, there was fighting, and most jihadi they was dying. You know, so most ayah from Allah, you guys call Allah. You know, it is coming to the jihadi people, and the jihadi people is died before Muhammad told them write it down for me, because it wasn't important. First, he came as a prophet, and later, like you say, Mr. Sabeel Ahmed, coming as a government. Religions is never common governments, you know. I have a religion, but I'm telling you, I believe only God. I'm saying this universe, this all garden, tree, jungles, water, river, everything, you know. All this is created is God, you know. This is a God, which is all the human, all the animals, all the people, all the everything on walking on it, you know. We're walking on it and we don't see it because this God is big. Not the God you guys saying you cannot see him and you cannot touch him, you cannot feel him, you cannot hug him, you know, and he can kill you and before you die, you know, with who? With the people believe him. فقاتلوا في سبيل الله ونقص أعمالهم. That's what it mean. And naqas is mean we whoever kill for whoever killed for God, you know, wherever he was doing wrong, we cut off for him, like we clean it. You know, if you have a 10 gunah, like is mean gunah is mean you're doing 10 bad thing, but if you kill for Allah and for His religion, they from 10 it'd be 9, 8, or maybe clean everything. You know, so that's why we see a lot of like which religion have a lot of like building terrorists. When I was asking one of my friends, he was Muslim. I asked him question. I want to see like really like Islam. They really in their books is teaching about terrorists or something or not. I said this time let me not go into ask Sheikh like big guy. I ask somebody. It is my friend. You know. It is it, it is like same age with me and he's not religious at all. I asked him. I asked him what is this terrorist? Why is Muslim doing that? He said they not Muslim. I said, really? But they said Allahu Akbar and they killing, they cut the neck, you know? He said, no, they not Muslim. I said, what about you? You Muslim, you doing that? He said, no. But if you give me a gun, I kill them. I said, what? So, you see? They don't know and their religion is like that. If they give me a gun, I kill them. So it's mean like if you have the same power you're doing, you kill. How come? I cannot. Oh my God! I cannot see any mosquito from my face. It's get killed. I have so many people. They laughing on me. And I want to see it first. I want to see any ants is under me or not. But if I see any ants, I'm going like from their side to not touching them. And when I want to stand up, I watch it first because they have a life too. Mosquito have a mom, dad, life, everything. But we are doing. We don't have to make a fun of that. You know, I'm really serious. Like, so what about people? People die for Allah. Why? Why Allah have to wake up me every morning? You know, why? Why? That's all is an extra job with no gift. You know, there's extra job with no gift, and if they give you a gift, the gift, piece of blood, because it is so many approving. If you see, like sometimes people asking question about Quran, they say go to the Hadith. You go to the Hadith, go to the Quran. So what is it? Which one is right? This is Allah, which is it wasn't important for him to put in Rasulullah brain to write it down, even you don't know how to read and write. If this is only Quran is important. In Persia, we used to have a king. We have a dictatorship, but was half dictator. You know, everything you can do, if everything is free. You know, life is good, school is good. You know, but politics is closing door. You know, which is the politic. If it's not in every country, you know, which is the politic is free to talk. You know, so never, never, ever your country get to grow up. Spanish, they call it pequeñito politico. This is my friend. I used to tell my friend, I mean, like he was telling me, like this, that is mean. I don't know. So I was just remembering him. He was talking about politics. Okay, so I was saying, like, you see, like, when we used to have a king, we was free. My dad But when I said we, I was like, I was close my eyes, and I want to see that time again, you know. And plus freedom, no more politics close, because I know Persian people, they already know without politics, without free talks, is nothing is gonna have. It is nothing better. It's not gonna. You're not gonna have anything, you know. So we're ready for new revolution, and we're gonna do it. We're sure, you know. You know what happened? What revolution we want to do? Our revolution is about Islamic Republic government is taking in our country, and they steal in our country. About what? About leave everything, Allah and Islam. Give me everything, I give it to you over there. If it's liquor is haram, here is haram, but there, God, He give you Nahr al-Khamr. It's mean like He give you a river of the liquor. And He give you a river of Lebanon. Lebanon is mean He give you river of the yogurt mixed with the water. That's how we call it. So everything there is good. Everything. And here is bad. Drinking haram. I don't eat from you because my food is is halal. How come we teaching our kids front our face because they want to tell God, I eat this one because you told me this is free, but let me kill it? How come we can teach our kids they kill the bird or something, any chicken, and then that's be halal? Front your face, you see the chicken, the blood coming out, and then you blast it? This is a blasting? What kind of blasting is that? What kind of blasting is that? What's the different Christian hand when he cook you a food and you ask him this is halal? What do you mean? Like his hand is not clean? What do you mean? His religion is not clean? Your religion is more clean than everybody? You don't eat from anybody's hands? So all this we gotta think about. So you see, a Christian is nothing from that time to now. You say it's changed, yeah, it's a handwriter.